To all my black entrepreneurs, we gotta do better, y'all. So tune in to the Entrepreneurians Podcast, where we help build better black businesses.
Hey. Welcome back to the Entrepreneurians Podcast, where we're talking everything Airbnbs with me, Tiffany Nicole, and Lash Trace.
What up?
And this has been a fun week talking about different pointers on how to get your Airbnb started, how to run your Airbnb, how to find your Airbnb, and it's all in our ABCs of Airbnb book, which is available on ebook, not the regular book, but ebook, because there's links you have to click on it here. So you need an ebook.
That's a very valuable book.
It is. So
it's a very valuable book.
Today
I would buy that book if I was starting an Airbnb. I'm just saying.
And it was crazy because writing the book, all this stuff started flushing back in. Like, oh, this is important. That is important. I had to minimize it because it was too much.
Yeah, you had to remember everything too.
I did. As I started going, it started coming. I was like, okay.
Look how small and easy to read this is. This is just. Look at this.
It's better on ebook.
It is better on ebook
because there's links you can pick and you can. There's checklists you can actually check off in the ebook and all that stuff.
Okay.
The ebook is interactive.
I mean, I know, but they don't know. But okay. You can't click on a link in this book, but these links are on the ebook.
Yes, and they're clickable.
But the fact that this book is so small, big letters, easy to read, so small. The links really fill in the blanks. The resources, the checklists. This is a valuable tool right here. A must-have. I'm sorry, I'm banging.
Bang on the table. Excuse me. Go back to what we trying to do because you banging.
Banging. Our engineer telling us to stop banging on the table. We all.
So guys, we're gonna talk about cleaners now because cleaners are a vital part of your team.
Right.
No matter how you want to look at it, they're a part of your team.
Yes.
So
extremely vital part of the team.
Yes.
Because cleanliness is probably the most important part of running an Airbnb business.
I think now more than ever because of COVID.
Now more than ever.
Yeah, before COVID, it was important and you wanted to make sure it was done right. But now it's a thing where you need sanitation strips on the toilet and on the remote saying this was cleaned because people look for that stuff now.
We got those too.
Yes, we do.
You know, before you sit down on the toilet, when you first come in the bathroom on a nice, fresh, clean unit, we have a little sanitation strip over the toilet letting you know this toilet has been cleaned and sanitized and you can rip it off and now
do your thing.
Drop your load. Make your deposit to shitty bank.
Oh, what?
Did I just
You did.
It's my show.
Oh, you're right. Excuse me.
YouTube will play it. They ain't censoring this. It's some shit in these toilets. That's what you're going to come to. We can try to censor it all we want. You're going to walk in that apartment to clean it, and your guest is going to have shit. It's going to have shit.
We've gone through that. That's why he's saying
on the side of the toilet, on the floor.
Yeah.
We ain't.
Yeah, that's saying it nicely.
That's saying it nicely.
Yes. So
YouTube.
So with your cleaners, you got to make sure they know. You have to train your cleaners.
Yes.
Because even though your cleaner is a cleaner and that is their job, or they have their own cleaning company, every apartment is different.
You have to clean it first yourself.
You do to know what to clean.
But
to know what to clean.
You got to know what to clean, and you don't know what all needs to be cleaned until you clean it yourself. You come across things that's like, oh, I didn't know that dust was there. I didn't know those dust bunnies were there. I didn't know that was under there. How did that get under there? Who put this here? Silly string. Remember the time we came to clean one of our units after somebody stayed? It was silly string everywhere.
We were cleaning up silly string for a month.
And every day we left thinking that it was no more silly string. The next time, after more guests have stayed and left, we went to clean and still found silly string. You really have to clean. You have to deep clean. That's another thing we need to talk about. You got to deep clean every month. 6 months.
No, at this point, every month.
Well, yeah. In the book, it's like 6 months, but this was written pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID.
So at this point, I would say every 3 months, or you're saying every month?
I mean, every month you could do like a semi-deep cleaning.
Well, if you do the deep cleaning yourself.
Yeah.
Do the deep cleaning yourself once a month.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you doing deep cleanings every 3 months, the monthly deep cleaning won't have to be as deep because a true deep cleaning means you getting
baseboards.
You getting some elbow grease in there. You getting baseboards. You getting up under things, which you kind of have to do almost every time. But like it's so much to do.
It is, and
people don't think about every little thing. For instance, and I hated doing this when I had to clean the kitchen, but you got to clean the shelves, the cabinets where the dishes are. Mm-hmm. You have to wash already clean dishes. Did y'all hear what I just said? You have to wash every dish every time you have a stay. And if you don't think you have to wash the dishes every time, imagine you going to that apartment to stay in it, and the host has not cleaned every dish in there, even though nobody touched these clean dishes. You got to wash them anyway
because they're dusty.
They're dusty.
Or they have fingerprints because someone was up in there touching them and didn't use them.
And that's exactly why you got to do it.
Yep.
When we first started cleaning, I would ignore certain parts. I don't need to clean those. Ain't nobody touched that. Well, guess what? Somebody that stayed in the apartment, some friend of the person who booked the place, decided they want to grab some glass way in the back in the top shelf for whatever reason, knocked 3 of them down, broke one, didn't put them back how they were because we place them very neat, very organized.
It's a method.
And so people really tamper with your stuff, and you have to check everything. And you do that when you're cleaning.
Yep. And that's why you teach your cleaners to clean like that.
Yes.
And that's why you have to do pop-in checkups on your cleaners. At
Absolutely,
least once every 3 or 4 weeks. If you know they're going to clean, pop up on them.
We were cleaning behind our cleaning.
Yes.
We had professional cleaning service, and we paid big money to. They were automatically dispatched when the guests checked out. It sent a message to the cleaner. We didn't have to say anything. We didn't even know they were going there, except we knew the process. We knew we had a guest checking out, so we knew that it was a cleaner going to go clean. But we weren't a part of the process of making it happen after the guest checked out. So once the cleaner goes to the unit and cleans, a lot of times you get lazy people that work for these cleaning companies, and they think they can just do the bare minimum and skate out of there because they might understand that the host is not coming and check behind them. Well, we check behind them, and we let them know that we check behind them so that they don't get lackadaisical and feel like they can slack off.
Yes.
But you got to stay on top of them.
You do, because the last thing that you want is for your cleaner to clean, they leave, your guests check in, and your guests find something.
Yes.
You don't want guests finding other people's underwear underneath your bed.
It's happened to us.
It's happened. You don't want your
guests tell us some dirt or some nasty
hair in the toilet, hair in the tub,
the
hair
guest
in the
will tell
sink.
you in a heartbeat, there is a hair in the bathtub. You should have seen me cleaning these bathtubs. Tiff used to be like, "That's enough, Trace. That's enough." I'd be like, "Tiff,
it's not."
I keep thinking it's enough, and every time I find another hair.
We had to start using the lint rollers, the big lint rollers that you would use for what do you normally use them for? That's like carpet or something. I would
a giant lint roller looked like a
paintbrush. I would tape it to the bottom of a broomstick to make it long. We would lint roll the bathtub and lint roll the bathroom floor because that's the only way you can get all this hair up. The only way. Sweeping did not get this hair up. Yep. Vacuuming did not get this hair up. Wiping the floor down with a wet cloth did not get this hair up. Yep. That lint roller got that hair up. We lint rolled the entire apartment all the time. That
was one of our best kept secrets. It was like a jewel. When we discovered them lint rollers, we started using them for everything.
Every time I went to Walmart,
tape one to a broomstick, like she said, and would roll it across the floor. Because people come eating chips. We had big 65-inch TVs in every room. I'm saying had, because we had to take them out. That's a long story. But anyway, we had big 65-inch TVs in every room, and the guests just got really comfortable, and they loved it. They'd be eating chips. It'd be crumbs everywhere. People would bring dogs, service animals. It's hair, crumbs, dirt, debris. We had one guy that was selling weed out of one of our Airbnbs
for 4 days.
He was bagging up weed and selling it
on
out of our Airbnb.
The dining room table.
And there was weed crumbs everywhere.
And we knew he was selling the weed because the Ring doorbell.
The Ring doorbell.
We saw him every 2 seconds. The Ring doorbell was chiming because he was running out the apartment to go downstairs to pass off and come back up counting money.
Yes.
So we're like, okay.
Yep. So the lint roller was
the best,
absolute gem, and it helped a lot. It's basically like, it's
everything.
It's a giant wheel of tape, and it just
Yep. It picked up
we was
everything.
using it on the furniture.
Yes.
I used it on the kitchen counter. Yes. I use it on the bed. I use it on the area rugs. It works really good under the bed because we had it on a broomstick. So we were peel the next one off.
Yep. I don't think there's a better cleaning tool than that.
It was great.
Because that was like either you started with that or you ended with that.
It really worked good with hairs.
Perfect with hairs.
It really worked good on hairs. And it saved me a lot of headaches in that bathroom. Because the bathroom was my spot to clean.
Yep.
Where the shit was.
Sorry. I'm just saying. I would do, this is small tidbit of information. I would do every other room in the apartment.
What do you mean? Do what? Clean it?
Clean.
Okay.
But the bathroom was like, Trace, you got the bathroom. Go ahead. You did such a good job on the bathroom.
The bathroom and the kitchen I had.
Oh, you did have the kitchen. But if I finished early, I would do the kitchen.
Right.
But that bathroom, it was horrible.
Kitchen sucks. We had a dishwasher, but so the tip with the dishwasher is same thing with when you're doing the linens. As soon as you get to the unit to clean, you throw the dishes in the dishwasher and the linens in the washing machine. You let those machines start working while you're working. Then you take them out, put them to dry or whatever, and keep it moving. But always start with that because that can be working while you're cleaning other things.
Absolutely. Yeah, best thing.
So what's next? What else are we talking about this episode? We just talking about cleaning this episode?
I think that's so important. It's so important. So I think.
All right, yeah. Let's leave them with that.
Yeah,
we'll give more jewels on cleaning later, or they can just buy.
They can get the book.
I'm just saying.
So this week has been filled with all kinds of Airbnb tips and tricks, and we hope you guys do go out and get this book because it will help you. But we will be back periodically to talk about some Airbnb stuff with you guys.
Airbnb knowledge.
We do. But we wanted to come to you guys and interrupt our guest flow and give you guys a special week. But
you know what we can do?
What?
The next time we talk about Airbnb or do an Airbnb episode, we can talk about our stories because we got some.
We got stories. We can do 4 weeks of stories.
We got some stories.
That's a good one. Okay, guys, we're gonna do that. Stay tuned for the stories. The stories are going to be good. But thank you all for joining us this week for our Airbnb week. I had fun.
Yeah,
it was good.
Buy the book, y'all.
Yeah, one more plug. Let me show y'all the book, so y'all can see it. Another plug.
How much can it cost? Just click the link.
Click the link.
You'll see.
In the bio below.
Don't even worry about the price. Just buy it.
Just buy the book.
All right?
Shameless plugs.
ABCs of B&Bs. This has been another Entrepreneur podcast. I'm your host, Last Trace.
Oh, and I'm Tiffany Nicole.
Late.
What up?
She's
what up?
late.
What up?
That's what she is.
I'm doing
late.
you. What up? What up? What up? You guys, hey.
I sound like who was the boy from What's Happening?
Oh, Roger.
No.
Who's a hey?
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Hey.
Hey. All right,
y'all,
guys, we're out.